folks, this is a box. Somebody did a famous video with a box and what was in it. Well, let's see what's in this box. Well, little rubber duckies. One little rubber ducky, two little rubber duckies, three little rubber duckies. So there. Count them in French. Un, deux, trois. Three little rubber duckies here. But that's not what the video is about. The video is about three big pigs. Not the three little pigs. These are three big pigs. They're so big they waddle. And they're the dictator of communist China. I was just watching the BBC World News America eating supper a few minutes ago. Sunday evening now. The 5th day of May, 2024. And he gets off the plane landing in China. And Macron said, and he's so fat, he waddles. There's no other way to put it. He's that obese, the miserable, evil prick waddles. He waddles down the thing, walks even slower than Joe Biden, and that's slow. He walks slower than Joe Biden. But he waddles. A little smirk painted in his face, insincere as the devil himself. Anyway, that's the leader of communist China. Billion-plus citizens. Then you have fat big pig too. He's lost a lot of weight. There was some speculation in the foreign espionage that he was sick, but I think he probably had diabetes or heart trouble, and he's lost a lot of weight. But he's certainly not anorexic yet. In a country that people starve to death, North Korea, oh dear leader Kim, okay, the third one, they had the great leader, then they had dear leader, and the grandson, the big fat prick he is, he was only in his 30s, waddles around like a penguin and a piece of ice in a zoo. Okay, now he's lost some weight, but he's still not anorexic. And finally, you have the crown prince of Saudi Arabia, bin Salman. And he got his big white robe on, so it's hard to see just how obese this guy is. But judging the way he waddles and the size of him, let's say he looks like the Michelin blimp before the Michelin blimp was downsized, make him more, anatomically physiqued. Anyway, so you got one big pig, be the leader of communist China, dictator of communist China. Second big pig, the dictator of that evil kingdom of North Korea. And the third waddling pig would be bin Salman, seems to be the de facto leader of Saudi Arabia. So this is my video on the three big pigs. Now, not to be confused with three little duckies, rubber duckies. 1, 2, 3. Three little rubber duckies. No, not those fellas. And not the three little piggies. No, not those guys. Okay, this is the tree, as I say in French, gros is big. Al grande, I think al grande is the Spanish term, so in French we say gros, large, not small. And then in Spanish we al grande. I know it's a Spanish or Italian, but a Latin language, al grande. I'll just call them the three big fat pigs. Not big fat pig number one, waddling down the plane, as I seen about 15 minutes ago on the BBC World News America. Fat pig number two, dictator of North Korea. And the fat pig number three, the de facto leader, bin Salman, Prince bin Salman of Saudi Arabia. With that, I gotta go. I wish you all the best. God bless. Eat a good supper, but not too much to the point that you get to be like fat pig number one in communist China, fat pig number two in North Korea, or fat pig number three, Prince bin Salman in Saudi Arabia. With that, I gotta go. I wish you all the best. God bless. And the three little rubber duckies, well, they send you the regards. Thank you. All the best. Good night.